Okay, let's look at effective rates and TVM calculations. Hermione has a current balance of $22,000 in her TFSA. She contributes $6,000 at the beginning of each year and earns a 4% annual rate of return compounded monthly. How much will Hermione have in her TFSA after 20 years? So our payments are different than our compounding periods, so we need to make an additional calculation here, and this is how you do it. So we need to make a calculation for the interest. So because the compounding frequency is monthly, but the payment frequency is annual, the effective annual rate must be calculated to account for compounding. And in order to do this for this SHARP calculator, so 12 is the compounding frequency. So you do 12 xy, this key here beside the enter key, and 4 is the annual rate of return, and then you hit second function and the PV button, or the EFF, the effective interest button. So the effective interest rate is 4.0742. So now we have the correct interest rate for the equation, and we can plug in the rest of the values in this TVM calculation. Okay, so let's go. So she has a current balance of 22,000. Again, that is negative because it is flowing through her account to her TFSA. And the interest rate, which we just calculated, the effective interest rate to match the compounding and the payment, is 4.0742%. And the amount of years she has to earn interest is 20 for 20 years. And her payment each year is $6,000. $6,000. And that is at the beginning of each year. So $6,000 at the beginning of the year. So the mode is beginning. All right, so let's calculate this. And we already have our calculator set up to the beginning mode. So we're just going to clear it, second function alpha 0, 0. And it's negative 22,000. Present value, 4.0742 interest for 20 years, and a payment of $6,000 each year. And the future value is comp FB, $236,283. So Hermione will have a balance of $236,283 in her TFSA after 20 years.